the sun in my eyes. Let's do this. Hello. This is CalmCast Mitch, and welcome to ASMR Review. And we're going to talk about AuroraWhispers. I've talked about her a bunch before. I've referenced her a couple times in other videos, and I went and looked at her channel and saw that she only has, I say only, but 15,000 subscribers. Just a lot of people, but some of the people I reviewed have millions of subs, so in comparison, not as much as some. Aurora has made 260 plus videos and has 15,000 subscribers and has been making videos, ASMR content, since 2010. I think is as far back as it goes. I'm going to double check that. Yes, mid-2010. And she is a classic and one of the first ASMR creators I ever listened to. Again, before it was called ASMR, although I believe the phrase was coined in 2010, but I was listening to other people before her, so maybe there were others before 2010, and I'm sure there were, but that's around the time I started listening. I don't think it really caught on or got popular until like 2012ish, but I'll look and see. I'll have to delve in and do like a real thorough history of ASMR video or something one day and really do some research and digging around. But Aurora was very formative for my ASMR experience among a handful of other people. And I'm going to go over these and put them in a playlist on YouTube for my my classic ASMR reviews. They'll still be in the normal ASMR review playlist also. Hopefully I can put the same video in multiple playlists. I'd imagine I would be able to. Anyway, rambling at this point. AuroraWhispers has many videos that I feel have either gone out of style, out of fashion, that I thoroughly enjoy, comparatively to some versions that are out right now, or that are popular right now. The bigger ones for me are the facts videos, where she picks a topic and just reads off some facts about it, whether it's planet Earth or some movies or books, or even if they are facts about herself. She even has some old singing ASMR videos. But the thing about these older videos is when you go back, a lot of them just have a thumbnail of like fair use, or not fair use. They just kind of have like these thumbnails of like free to use pictures, or like old Google images. There's old drawing videos, listing off of movies, droning on about just little things. It's all, and then of course you have the stereotypical things now of roleplay videos, or reading from books, or things that started then that are still popular now. There's old rambling videos, and people like this you generally got more, I think you generally more got attached to than now, because of how personal and intimate some of it really is. Some creators still do this, but not as hobbyist as it was. It's more professional now. It's more in the space of being, a creator versus I'm going to upload these because it's fun and it's me. Some people's content is that just because that's who they are, but they've made it into more of a professional thing. This is more of, my friend has uploaded this video. That's what it feels like to me. And that's what's been more, it was what attached me to these early creators, because this is what feels like the essence of ASMR to me. But again, this is somebody who has been listening for a very long time, So, of course, I'm nostalgic for this stuff. So, there's a little bit of bias there. But again, this is another video episode that is indicative of who I am as a reviewer. This is a lot of the stuff I first listened to. These were essentially podcasts before I knew that podcasts exists. I don't know when podcasts really started becoming a thing. There's a lot more questions in this video than there are answers, huh? But I keep saying video. I need to stop. She also has a Crash Bandicoot gameplay, which is kind of unfair also, being my favorite game series. There's just a lot of stories here. There's a lot of role plays here, a lot of reading, and some stereotypical ASMR stuff as far as like tapping, scratching, match sounds. You know, you're gonna find the ASMR stuff that exists now here, but that it existed then is just kind of really impressive to me. Even though it's the staple of I'll call it the genre now, but it's stuck around just because that is what ASMR is. And I think this is a good channel for anybody to go back to and really listen to it thinking this was before it was popular. And I don't know, it's not flashy as it is now with visuals. Like I said, most things are just kind of a Google image save and post as the thumbnail and the video image. So it's all sound. So for anybody who's looking for visuals, there are some here. There's just not an abundance. I don't think she shows her face once. She might have. I believe she did, and then maybe deleted the video because I can't see it. But that's not really, in the grand scheme of things, all that important. I want to do more episodes like these where I can talk about the old content in comparison to the newer content now, where a lot of creators have blown up in like a year to 3 or 4 years across their content. And even then, usually it's a year and then they blow up. Aurora's been doing this as a hobby, but still for about 11 years, going on 12, and has not gotten the recognition, although she doesn't do ASMR like people do it now. So I see it, you know, changing with the times. You do need to do that. And she doesn't seem to be doing this, or maybe wanting to be doing this as a career. I believe she could. She has the voice for it. She has the tempo for it. I think everything AuroraWhispers wants to do, she can, and she could. She has posted some videos recently, but I would say if she wants to really come back and to invest in it, I would say go for it. Start posting things. And she doesn't have to even do it with her face. She could have her face out of the camera lens if she wanted to try that kind of a thing. It's probably not her style at this point, but you know, I would like to see something from her as a fan myself. So it's kind of a selfish wish, but maybe it could happen. Maybe it could happen. We never know. So go check out AuroraWhispers. Tell her CalmCast sent you, and I'll see you in the next one. Of course, I had to pop my head back in. Hello, it's Future Mitch. I just wanted to say quick, I actually went back and looked at some of her older videos, even some of her more recent videos, and saw some bigger names commenting under her videos. So I think this really hits with some of the creators now, and seeing that her presence among others that I'm thinking about reviewing also, and kind of giving them more of a spotlight if I can. They draw inspiration from these old original creators, and I just think that's amazing as I'm going through some of these, like seeing some bigger names, and just I think it just kind of validates and solidifies my belief that like this is where it started, and this was the spark and everybody else is the flame. So I just felt like I needed to put this in also. Thanks for listening, everyone. And if you would consider liking and subscribing, you'd be doing me a favor. Leave me a comment on what you'd like to see next, or what you'd like in general. Be nice, be well, drink plenty of water. I'll see you around.